Hi guys, Dave's in Texas here, and here's my 2008 custom studio. A friend of mine sent a video from Dave in Canada, and they were complaining about the tangs on the frets being exposed and catching fingers. And I probably should have made this video when that first came out back in 2010. This guitar, when I first got, I had some problems with it. Basically, the studios came with 490s, 498s, and they sucked. So I got rid of those and put in a Pro 3 and Pro Burst Bucker. I'm sorry, a 3 Burst Bucker and a Pro Burst Bucker. And yeah, I left the Nashville bridge on there because this is all original. Right? Just had some tweaking done to it. Action set up at 564s, 364s. This is the year they came out with the board inside of the control panel, right? With the mounting board for the pickups as well as for the pots. That's why I got this. There's a major design change in these things, and I wanted to keep up with it. Now, you can see I overwrapped these strings. I'm constantly dropping tuning on this particular guitar. Open G, open C. So, anyway, let me give you an idea what it sounds like. The guy in Canada that bought one for his kid, he should have had somebody check the guitar out for him and not lie to him. And, take a really good look at this. Now, 2008, they came out with this guitar with the board in it. That's why I bought it. And, of course, I checked it out to make sure it was okay. 2009, 10, that's when you're getting into the labor issues with Gibson and their staff, and their hourly wage people, that they weren't paying, and they still aren't paying overtime. They were making them work off the clock and secretly. Now, of course, this is the one, Studio has the old style neck, the big fat D shape that I like. Very flat fingerboard on it. It's got a radius like a 10. You know, it's really flat feeling. That's the way it sounds. It's a great little player, great little lead guitar, and I think y'all call them squealies. We call them screamers back when we used to hit those notes. And just to let you know, anytime you buy the Gibson, you've got to check that guitar out. You cannot walk in there blinded by, oh, it's a Gibson Les Paul, they make great guitars. And well, I'm sorry, but there's labor issues with Gibson. They have all kinds of problems. You want a Gibson Les Paul, a new one, brother? You pay the money and take a guitar tech in there with you. You have to, or somebody that really knows what they know about guitars. I mean, a lot, because you're spending thousands of dollars on these things. You follow me? If you're going to spend $1,200 for a guitar, you really do need to have someone in there that knows what they're doing to help you make that decision on what you're buying. And if you're doing it for investment purposes, you definitely need a pro in there with you. Because you'll end up buying something that's a piece of shit. And those guitar guys that are selling those things, if you ask them what they know about guitars, about the mechanics, about the function, about the build of them, 9 times out of 10, they don't have a clue unless you go to the parts department. The guys selling them, they may be able to play them, but they sure don't know much about them. Right? Now like I said, here's a great little guitar. Nothing wrong with it, just perfect action, perfect everything. No complaints. But it's 2008, the first year they came out with that board inside the control compartment, and that's the reason why I have it. Anything of the 2000s, it's tough to say if I'd buy one or not. It would depend on the individual guitar, but in general, no, I would not. The 1990s, I wouldn't have one. 2010 and above, I wouldn't have one. 80s maybe, 70s yes, 60s yes, 50s yes, for these investment guitars. But like I said, take someone with you who knows what they're doing before you plunk down thousands of dollars to buy one of these things. And normally they're not going to be fakes being sold by reputable dealers. Alright? And again, all you got to do for the newer Gibsons is just pop open this little control panel, and you'll see inside of it a little control board, a little computer board. And the Japanese and Chinese are not making that copy yet. I'm not going to that much trouble to take these guitars. Anyway, any questions about this? Dave in Texas, give me a holler. Bye.